So there are only two types of men in this world: Nike Tech dudes and Quarterzip dudes. Now, if you've seen the meme, you know who wins this fight.
We don't do Nike Tech. We don't do coffee. There's straight Quarterzips and matches around here.
Seriously, gents, if you want to wear a Quarterzip with style, confidence, and look good without looking like a finance intern that thinks Celsius is a personality trait, well, gents, don't worry, I got you covered. How to become a legit Quarterzip dude. So quick story, I'm wearing my Quarterzip last night. My 17-year-old daughter, Lana, she's like, "Oh, you're following that Quarterzip trend?" And of course, me being a clueless dad, I said, of course, yeah. But seriously, she just bought her boyfriend a Quarterzip. So I think that there's going to be a lot of young guys getting this classic men's style garment, and I hope that they watch this video and they learn how to wear it properly. So first up, exactly what is a Quarterzip? Well, a Quarterzip, by definition, is a sweater that has a zipper that goes from the neck down to the chest. The style originated in sportswear, hence why it's still considered casual, but if made elegantly, especially with a fine merino wool and worn with a collared shirt underneath, it can also be layered with a suit. And I know for me, as a guy that likes to layer, I own about a dozen of these because they're one of the most versatile items in a man's wardrobe. Now, Quarterzips come in a wide variety of materials. The higher end, dressier ones are going to be made from merino wool, sometimes cotton. Now, what about synthetics, especially performance fabrics? You're going to see these out there, but in general, these are going to be for the sportier Quarterzips, which you wouldn't ever want to pair with a suit, but day-to-day wear, they could be okay. But of course, material isn't the only thing you want to pay attention to. In general, if you want a dressier Quarterzip, you want to go with something that has a solid neutral color. Examples are navy, charcoal, medium, light gray, olive, tan, deep burgundy. Now, for some of the younger guys out there, those colors may sound boring, but seriously, if you want to be a Quarterzip dude, go with those neutral colors, focus in on good fit, and believe me, you are going to look good, especially if you know how to layer with a Quarterzip. Now, you can wear a t-shirt underneath. That's going to be the most casual option. But if you really want to level up that look, go for a shirt with a collar underneath. Right here, I've got a structured dress shirt collared polo from Collars & Co., who are not the sponsor of today's video, but I just happen to love their stuff, and they've got a great selection of Quarterzips, dress shirt polos that work underneath. And by the way, I've worn their Quarterzips in dozens, if not over 50 of my videos. But seriously, great company, not sponsored. I'll just link to them down in the description because I love them because they are freaking amazing. But my point being is when you bring in a nice structured collar, especially contrast right here, or you could go muted, you could go monochromatic. What this does is it creates a bit of interest. It shows off a difference in textures, and in general creates a much more sophisticated, satisfying look that, yeah, if you're a younger man, you start pulling this off, you're going to come off as, dare I say, respectable. Now, earlier I talked about fit. Again, make sure the shirt you're wearing underneath fits close. Make sure it's tucked in. Don't go for that untucked look. And your Quarterzip should fit snugly, which, again, if you're a young man, you take care of yourself, spend time in the gym, this is going to be a great garment for showing off your build. Now, if you are a heftier guy and you're wearing your Quarterzip, you want to make sure you go with a monochromatic look, meaning that your Quarterzip, the color, shouldn't have high contrast with your trousers. You want to wear a low contrast belt. And if you really want to step up the look and you're worried about a little bit of extra weight around the midsection, consider bringing in a sports jacket, a blazer jacket, or even wearing it with a suit. And again, that's where those neutrals are really useful because they're going to work with anything, especially a non-color like gray. Seriously, gray works with pretty much anything. And yeah, I want you guys to be able to wear this combination, mix and match it easy. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying today's video, wouldn't you enjoy talking with other people about style? Like-minded guys that are stepping up their game, where you can even put up pictures of what you're going to be wearing and get feedback. Well, gents, check out our community. I'm linking to it down in the description. Go over to school/RMRS and you can check it out at no cost. And if you want to, you can upgrade. That's our step-by-step course that helps you dress with more confidence. So again, just go over to school.com/RMRS and see what our community is all about. Now, when it comes to trousers, depending on the Quarterzip and how dressy you want the outfit to be, you can wear it with a wide range of pants. Dark denim, light colored chinos, those are going to be more casual options. Wool trousers, flannels, moleskin, or even corduroy. These are going to dress it up a bit. And yes, I will endorse well-fitted, clean joggers. On the opposite side, you want to avoid shorts, you want to avoid cargo pants, because remember, the Quarterzip dude is clean. He wants those lines to go up and down. And for shoes, be a minimalist. Keep it simple. I personally love Chelsea's and Chukkas. If you're going to go with sneakers, go with something simple, clean and designed, preferably with a leather outer. But the shoe that perfectly goes with this style, and I'm going to highly recommend, especially for you younger guys, a pair of loafers. Seriously, classic penny loafers, maybe have fun, go with a pair in suede. This right here is going to take your style to a whole other level. All right, gents, what do you think? What did I miss? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, you are going to love this one. Seriously, you watch this video, you want to check this one out. All about layering, how to layer. I lay out the rules. And I love you guys. If you're confused about this, I got you covered.